Okay, it's an absolutely lovely day today. So I got this book quite recently from the library. It's Sliabh na Mban in Song and Stories, a collection of old stories, songs and poems about the mountain of Sliabh na Mban, which is in South Tipperary, just outside of Clonmel, below which Charles Kickham grew up, lived his life, and wrote a lot of his poetry. His books were written in prison, but his poetry and his songs were very much written in the shadow of Sliabh na Mban. So there's quite a lot in this book. I'm quite impressed. I'm having a really good time having a go at a lot of these songs and poems. And this one here I found a man called Brian O'Higgins. Brian NaBamba was the pen name that he went by at the time. Again, being a nationalist Republican, the fake name, the pseudonym being used to publish anything seditious, very, very common. Brian NaBamba. Supposedly an amazing orator. He was invited in 1935 to deliver a speech at the unveiling of the Liam Lynch Memorial on the Knockmealdown Mountains. Liam Lynch was an IRA commander who was killed in combat. There's a memorial of him there in the mountains above Clonmel, the other side of Clonmel to Sliabh na Mban. So the song that I have here is called I Love You Tipperary by Brian NaBamba, Brian O'Higgins of Clonmel. It's 6 verses, and just looking at it, I know the air to this is the Rocks of Bawn. It's definitely the Rocks of Bawn. I don't think it could be anything else. So here's I Love You Tipperary. I love you, Tipperary, dear, for the sake of him who told the tale of homely Knocknagow, its heart's as true as gold. For the sake of Matt the thresher's strength, and Nora Lahey's grace. I love you, Tipperary, though I never saw your face. I love you, Tipperary, dear, for the sake of Knockmealdown. For the sake of smiling Sliabh na Mban, that never wore a frown, where sunbeams laughing all the while the lurking shadows chase. Oh, I love you, Tipperary, though I never saw your face. I love you, Tipperary, dear, for the sake of Galtymore, that gazes down in kingly pride on Barrow shore and Nore. For the sake of all the singing streams that o'er your bosom race, I love you, Tipperary, though I never saw your face. For the sake of all the beauty spots that help to make you fair, Clonmel Cashel famed of old, and kindly hearted care. For thurless Nina Carrick dear, and many another place. I love you, Tipperary, though I never saw your face. I love you best of all, perhaps, for sake of one dear friend, within whose eyes your smiles and tears forever meet and blend, whose trust and friendship freely given no change could e'er efface. Oh, I love you, Tipperary, though I never saw your face. I love you, Tipperary, dear, for the sake of each and all. By night and day on you a store may kindly blessings fall. My sorrow pass you lightly o'er, and never leave a trace. God bless you, Tipperary, though I ne'er may see your face. And that's Brian O'Higgins, Brian NaBamba.